Hello my intuitors, it's Aria here. Welcome to the Intuit Cafe. And I'm just shuffling cards right now, just about to lay them out for a reading that I'm going to do this week that I thought the focus would be really neat to do on what I'm calling the heart of the soulmate. And depending on how this works out, I might just start making it a regular thing. But one of the things I've really discovered as a card reader is that when I have something a little bit more focused to do a reading on, I get a lot better messages and information that comes through. First of all, I just want to apologize. I didn't do any readings during the week. I had a number of private readings that I was doing, but I was also kind of feeling a little stuck on daily readings and feeling like I didn't really like what was coming through that much. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't all that exciting or interesting. Maybe it has been for those of you who've watched it, and I appreciate that. I found that I get a little frustrated and a little bored when I'm just doing general readings and I'm not reading for specific clients. When I do private readings, I get so much more specific information that comes through because I am tuning into one person's energy. But then the message that is created in that process ends up being so good and so much better, I think, than when I'm doing general readings, that I had kind of an epiphany today. And I was like, you know, I really wish that I could have like a private reading for someone, but then post it for public viewing, and then allowing the viewers to, you know, you'll be able to see the questions that were asked, and of course, just you'll be able to resonate if this message is going to be similar or something along the lines of where you're headed as well. So it's kind of like your own intuition ends up tuning into the message and deciding even ahead of time, should I listen to it or not? Is it going to be, you know, filled with messages that are for me or not? I would like to have a number of people with wide variety of questions messaging me, asking for readings that, you know, will be published publicly with no names or anything attached. But because you're kind of doing me a favor for my channel by allowing me to publish it publicly, I'm going to kind of return the favor in the sense that instead of asking for a specific price for the reading, I'm going to do readings on a donation basis. So allowing you as a viewer to offer, you know, whatever it is you feel like you can afford, an energy exchange that's reasonable, go ahead and make a donation to my channel and just say, I'm interested in participating in the reading by donation. I don't know how long I'll run that special. We'll just kind of see how it goes. But I'm really hoping that I get enough people volunteering that I can, you know, maybe be posting a new reading every day. And I'll be a lot more inspired to do daily readings when I have variety. Because I find that when I'm just sitting down to do daily readings, I'm getting bored with them. So I don't know if you guys will get bored watching them. Maybe I have a lot of people who love watching them regardless, but I think that all of us will get more out of it when I'm tuning into one specific person's energy and their situation, and then allowing the rest of you to tune into that specific reading once it's already created. It's kind of like a pick a card reading, only it's a pick a reading, and you'll get to, you know, decide ahead of time, is this going to be a message? Are these questions, are they similar to my questions that I have? And then asking your higher guidance even to just tell you, yes, this has a message for you, or no, it doesn't. So without any further ado, let's get right on into your reading by your sign of the zodiac. And thanks so much for watching, liking, and subscribing to my channel, and we will talk to you soon. Alright, Scorpio, here's your heart of the soulmate reading. We're going to take a look at what's going on in the person's heart, or what's, you know, that you don't know with whoever it is you're connected with in love in some way. Perhaps you know who this person is. Perhaps you've never met them yet. You're waiting for them to come in. We're going to see a little bit about what might be happening. So we have the woman card up here, and it's you or someone you will meet. And then light bulb, creativity and inspiration. So if this is you, Scorpio, you are this person's inspiration. And you may not realize it. I even feel that for a lot of you, you don't really realize how much of an inspiration you are to them. And in the middle here, we have the bouquet, which is a gift, joy, happiness, surprise. I do feel that some of you are going to get some kind of surprise here from this person. And then I have the tiger, ability to push through, strength, and something maybe to do with financial success. optimism, courage, and confidence. I'm really not getting a whole lot of a situation here, so I'm going to pull a whole another row of cards, and let's just see what comes up. I have not done this in my first reading I've done that with, but it just feels like it's meant to be this time. So we get a little bit more of something happening, and I think they'll relate to each other quite well with whatever's going on. And I'm not going to do one for the center. Let's maybe later, we'll see. Okay, so let's give us definitely more to go on. So I have travel or transition, and then wisdom, maturity, and calmness. And then swallows, which is migration and movement, and then cells is a lack of options or choices. So interesting that we have, like, this is really our only kind of negative card here, the lack of options or choices. But it's surrounded with, like with these other cards anyway, a lot of success, confidence, and courage in spite of that. And so I even feel like what it's just saying is like there's only one direction to go. There's no choice here. Let's go ahead and go back over to here. There's some kind of travel or transition coming up. Now, this could be literal travel, an actual trip with you. Maybe this person has been at a distance and you haven't seen them in a while. It does look like that travel is coming up, and you just really, whether they're coming to you or whether you're going to them, the thing that you need to know right now is to just really stay in a state of calmness and have wisdom. And just one thing about the lilies is they are something that grows slowly over time and matures, and it's just all part of a process. It's an ongoing unfoldment of the situation. So it's all part of the plan. In other words, this travel is really meant to happen as part of the plan. You can trust that. And perhaps even this travel has to do with some kind of inspiration or creativity, some creative endeavor, and you know, that may be behind the travel, but it also, or the travel itself, when it comes up and when it occurs, or when the transition occurs, it was because of some kind of creative, inspired idea. You know, like the light bulb is idea. So the light came on, the idea, the wisdom, and then, okay, I know how, like this is this is all like in the higher dimensions, like the 5D mind is thinking, right? And you're creating and you're making things in the mental place is what's happening here with that wisdom, and then it matures in your mind, and then it comes out in a very physical sense in some kind of travel or some kind of literal progress forward. I get the feeling of this travel, I feel like they're saying to me double. So I was going to say I thought it was the same thing, and then I heard double. It's like, so it's not. It's actually like there's some kind of trip or travel, but then it leads to bigger. Okay, this is just a trip or just travel. But actual migration, movement, and relocation is a completely other thing. And yes, it may involve travel, but it also involves an actual, you know, big step in someone's life, some big movement, and its ability to push through and having the strength to push through. And financials is coming up because it's in spite of the finances, so if there's no money to do it, like I'm feeling like this is about two people coming together. Like it's a gift, and there's going to be great joy and a happy surprise. This is coming out of the blue. You guys aren't seeing this now. Like it's like nowhere in your, you know, for most of you, it's like you're hoping, you've wished and prayed for it, but it's not there yet. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, there it is. It's a surprise that all of this is unfolding really quickly. Like you maybe just had this trip planned, and the next thing you know, you guys are, you know, someone's moving, you're moving in together. You know, it's really happening. I feel like the lack of options or choices is just, again, it's just more like there's one direction to go. If the road came up here, the road would indicate there's more than one option to go, and then someone needs to make a choice. Here, there's really no choice to be made. It just keep on moving forward, and you have the ability to push through, because that's what the tiger's about. It's pushing through, and the migration is about some kind of movement. I feel like a physical move is going to take place here. Now, again, going back to this is in the heart of the soulmate. So this is not something that some of them may consciously be aware of some of this, but the light bulb being that kind of thing, it just comes on, like it's either off or then it's on. I feel like that plus the happy surprise, this is just the energy that's there. And when this happens, then it's like just a light bulb coming on, all of a sudden, a aha moment with either you or this other person, this woman. This could be you, or it could be them looking, you know, you looking at them. But regarding, you know, partnership here, And that's just that aha moment that comes in. Happy surprise. It's going to be a gift. It's going to be welcomed by everyone involved. It's just like the only way forward is to just keep on going. Like, I feel like an unfoldment here, because the lilies are about unfolding, things coming to maturity. It's an unfoldment of a relationship here that's about to bloom. So good job on you guys, Scorpio. Love to see that. So if anyone would like a private reading, right now I'm doing a special offer. You can purchase one of the regular ones if you would like, but if you want to participate in my doing a reading by a donation of your choice, a smaller donation would get a shorter reading, a larger donation would get a longer reading. And again, though, like, you know, even if it's only a few dollars that you can afford at this time, that's fine. The energy exchange is that you will then allow me to put this reading up on YouTube for everyone to see. I will not say anybody's name, so nobody would ever know who it's for, and except you, because I'll send you the link and you'll know it's yours. And I'm looking forward to doing that so that maybe more people can kind of get a sense, not only what my readings are like, but I feel like when I'm reading for someone and specifically with really specific questions, even more comes out and the readings are even better. And then I feel like someone out there couldn't, you know, also get the benefit of having that message for them as well. They can intuitively tune into those messages that really, you know, work for them. So thanks so much for watching. I'm liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you around soon.